Hey everybody, welcome back to BigRedEDC. Well, I got an interesting little guy for you here today. This is the Loop Gear Loop Dot. Now, it is a flashlight. It is definitely not just a flashlight. You've got an LED screen here, a pixel display. Oh, sorry about that. Let's do this. Let's turn that guy down. And when you turn it on and off, you get a pixel display. You saw it flash up there. It flashed your battery. But it's not just to show you your battery. You can play games on this thing. It's got 4 modes, actually. Lockout, flashlight, games, and settings. And I'll show you that here in a minute. I'll turn that off again real quick since I've already blinded you once. It's a very, very interesting little light. Now, I will tell you, I had a little bit of discrepancy when I was checking this light out because the manual that I got doesn't exactly work. It tells me, okay, let's just get into this. It's aluminum construction. You've got the pixel display, your LED display. You've got 2 different modes of lighting. You have flood, you have spotlight. Aluminum construction. It is a little slick, and I'll show you a way that you can deal with that here in a little bit. You've got a top button right there that selects your modes, and you can also use this knob to adjust your brightness or to change your settings, and I'll show you how to do that as well. It took me a little bit to figure it out. I actually had to contact them because the user's manual was not helping me. USB-C charging. It's now this one's aluminum. There is a titanium version. The aluminum version is like $50. The titanium version is like $140. If you're gonna get one, get the aluminum one. That's all I can say. This thing is interesting. Holy cow. Anyway, operation on this. Press the button, turn it on. You saw the battery life. You've got, right now, we're in floodlight. If you want to switch while it's on, to switch between floodlight and spotlight, just press, hold for a little bit, and it will change to your center spotlight there. Turn it off. If you turn it back on, it does have a memory mode. It comes back on in the mode you left it on. Now, when you're in your mode, you can use the wheel here to adjust your brightness. I'm going to zoom back out a little bit. You can use this wheel, and when you get to its top setting, which on this one, the spotlight, high is 150 lumens, it'll kind of vibrate in your hand, as well as if you turn it down. When it gets to the lowest setting, again, it will vibrate. Now, if you want turbo, you can press, you get turbo in the spotlight mode. That is 400 lumens. Press again, shut it off. Press again. It came, since I was in turbo, it come back on in low. Press to switch to floodlight. Now we're in floodlight again. Same thing. Use your wheel. There, we reached our top. We reached our max. In floodlight, your max is 100. In high, turbo, 270 lumens. Low is 1 lumen in each. Now I'm at the lowest setting. There we go. So, where I was having the most issue with this is because it was talking about your pixel display here. And if I go through the manual, and it's quite an extensive manual, very small print, definitely readers were involved. It says when the flashlight, let's see, when the flashlight is off, you rotate the wheel and your modes will light up. No, nothing is lighting up. So I'm like, okay, what's going on? Well, contacted Loop Gear, and they acknowledge that their user's manual is not quite up to date, up to par, however you want to put it. But if you press 4 times, then you'll get your display. Not Don't spin the wheel. You got to press it 4 times. Right there, you are in flashlight mode. That's a flashlight. That is your games setting right there. That is your settings mode, I guess I should say. Games mode, settings mode, and lockout mode. So, for in flashlight, we were just in flashlight. I was like, is this thing stuck in flashlight? How do I... Anyway, I figured it out. You got to press it 4 times. But if we go to games mode, press the button, then we can switch through all the games that's on here. This one, and they've got a graph there. It tells you what everything is. This is light effects. The smiley face is light effects. So if you press the button, you've got all sorts of light effects you can choose from, and you can cycle through by rotating the dial. But if you find one you like, just press the button, and it starts doing stuff. Now, when it's in that one, you can't switch it. You have to stop it. Press and hold. It goes off. We're in games mode again. There we are. And you can switch. There's games. That one is dice. If you press it. Okay, there we have a dice. If you shake it, it rolls a dice. Hey, I rolled a 3. Right on. If you shake it again, I rolled a 6. Nice. Nice. Press it again. We'll go back out. This one, and it's got lots of games, guys. This is rock, paper, scissors. Press the button, enter the game. There's your rock. Shake it, and oh, we got rock. Kind of helps if you have somebody to play with that maybe has another loop dot, you know what I mean? But yeah, we can play rock, paper, scissors. Go back again. Not sure what that is. There's I think that is stopwatch mode. Yep. That's stopwatch. You only get seconds. So, there's a lot of stuff you can do with this thing. Does it stop? I haven't played with the stopwatch. There, I just turned it off. It's a very, very interesting little light. Well, where's that one game I was playing? It's called Capture the... There you go. Capture the Gems. The gems... Come on. The gems fall. You rotate... You rotate the knob to catch the gems. It changes color down below. Oh, I missed. Okay. Let's... No, we want to get out of that. We want to go back to flashlight mode. There we go. We're in flashlight mode. Heck of a time figuring out how to play games. You know, it's kind of... Ooh, we left the light on. Shut it off. It's a very interesting tool. Now, apparently, it sold really well on Kickstarter. The Kickstarter is no longer going. It actually releases today. It releases on their website. It releases on Amazon. I will definitely put links down below if you would like to go check it out. But they actually sent me this too. This is the Loop Gear dot clip. And if you're seriously thinking about picking one of these up, I don't say this a lot, guys. I try not to do this. I'm not trying to sell you anything. I don't have a code or link or anything like that, so I don't get anything out of it. But if you're seriously thinking about picking one of these up, I kind of highly recommend you get the dot clip. If you can find it. I found it on the website at one point. I cannot find it on the website anymore. So hopefully by the time you see this video, it may be back on the website. They sent it out. It's definitely, I would say, it's almost a must. The light itself is pretty slick, and it's pretty small. I dropped it more than once, just because it was kind of slick. Now, there's another feature with this light. We'll see if I can get it to work. I'm really trying not to be, I'm just telling you what I'm seeing with this light, guys. So, you see we're on the flood, right? You're supposed to be able to shake it, and it changes. Hasn't changed yet. So, you know, it was doing it. Let's get this. See if I can get it out of here without turning it on and off 15 times like I just did. Let's pull it out of there. All right, let's take it back out. Now, let's try this again. Now, I thought I had it figured out. If you shake it, no, it's not changing like it's apparently. I was doing it good for a while, but as you can see, it is apparently not working for me at this point. So I don't know if I'm not shaking it right. I'll just do that, and maybe, hey, there you go. If you do this, you might, and stop on the right one, it might actually, it's vibrating, so it's telling me, there we go. I don't think you're supposed to do that. I think you're just supposed to go like that. Oh, it did it. Oh, nice. It did it for, if you just shake it once, and it's supposed to change. But yeah. I tell you what, guys, let's go outside and see the beam patterns that this guy puts out. All right? Yeah, let's do it. I'll be right back. All right, we've got the loop dot out here on the patio, the deck. And right now we're sitting at low spotlight mode. So let's see here. We're going to start dialing it up. See how far we can see it out there. There we go. We're finally getting some light out there. So even in spotlight, I mean, it's a pretty flood-centric spotlight, if you ask me. That's at its highest level. That's what, 150 lumens. That's high. Now, if we go, there's turbo, 450. We're reaching out there a little bit, but as you can see, there's my hand. It's definitely, you don't have like that super beam, but you know, in a flashlight this small, I don't necessarily expect that. So, I mean, it's putting out a decent amount of light. Now I'm going to press and hold, and I'm going to go to flood. Now, there we go. There's our flood. That should be high. Yep. If we turn it down. Oh, there it goes. There we go. We're back to, we get a little bit brighter. Get a little bit of light out there. And there you go. There's turbo. There's turbo in the flood. So, I mean, there's an obvious difference in the beam pattern. This one is definitely, it's reaching out side to side a lot more. But then again, you know, it's definitely a low level light. So it's definitely interesting. The knob, how it operates. But yeah, there's just kind of a, we'll do it one more time. There you go. There's your spotlight. That's high. Oh, nope. That was turbo. It stays on turbo. Thought it said it kicked down, but like I mentioned before, there's a few inconsistencies in the manual. Definitely a different look. But, alright, let's get back upstairs. Alright, guys. We're back. I mean, it puts out a decent amount of light. I mean, 400 lumens. There's definitely your spotlight. It's definitely a wide spotlight for sure, but there's definitely a difference between the spot and the flood, as you were able to see. This is what it, well, no, this is what it comes with. And, whoa, where's the, oh, there we go. There's the instruction manual as well. It's all folded out there because I was trying to show you the games, but, and like I said, guys, the instruction manual on some stuff is a little misleading. I just gotta call it the way I see it, guys. It is. It tells you you're supposed to rotate this, and you can change modes, but no, you press it 4 times. Oh, and I did forget to tell you, double click, you get strobe, triple click, you get double click, turbo, triple click, strobe, quad click, and you can get to the games function. This is what it comes with. It It's missing a key component, if you ask me. Can you guess what that is? Right, a charging cable. Does not come with a charging cable. It comes with, or it takes a standard USB-C. I have one laying around. I charged it, no problem, but it definitely doesn't come with one. So there's that. This, like I said, I'm going to get rid of that because it didn't work well. The dot clip, like I said, I know I found it once. I talked about it on a live stream. I showed it on a live stream. I think I even told you the price on the live stream. Yeah, I can't find it now. I Google searched it. I looked on the website. It's not there. So hopefully, by the time you see this, and this is a light that really interests you because of all those other features that are on it, yeah, hopefully it's available. If you're gonna, and like I said, I don't say this often, but this light it's kind of slippery and it's small. If you're gonna get the light, I highly recommend, if you can find it, you get the dot clip as well, because it's rubberized. It does, well, yeah, it's kind of rubberized. I don't know. It works pretty well. It clips on. It's got nice grip to it. It's got nice grippy teeth. It grips well. Pardon me. But, hey, maybe you're smarter than I am. I don't know. The shake feature, the shake change feature, that's not even really a thing for me. Because if I just press and hold for like a little over a second, it'll change between spotlight and floodlight, because as I showed you, I couldn't get it to work consistently. So, yeah, it's, I don't know. I don't know. It's just it's an odd little duck. That is the best way I can put it. It's an odd little duck. For the flashlight feature, it puts out a decent amount of light. For $50, probably not the best on the market that you can find out there. I probably wouldn't recommend it over really any other flashlight out there, just because of the issues I had with it, the issues of the issues in the owner's manual operation. Yeah. You know, I promised them I'd do a video on it. Asked questions, got some answers I didn't get. So, yeah, that's it, guys. That's the Loop Gear Loop Dot and the dot clip, if you can find it. Guys, I really, really appreciate you stopping by and watching this video. Dude, maybe tell a couple of friends to watch it too. I don't know. No, I am not excited about this light. I am not excited about this light at all. You could probably tell that through most of this video. But hey, I got to call it like I see it. I'm not going to tell you to go rush out and buy one. But if you think it's cool, there'll be links down below where you can feel free to go check it out on your own. So, thanks a lot, guys. Thank you very much to Loop Gear for sending this out. I do appreciate the opportunity to check it out. I wished I could be a little bit more positive about it, but I really honestly just can't. Yeah. So thanks, guys. Greatly appreciate you. As always, like, subscribe, leave me that comment. You know I love talking to you, even when what I'm talking about may not be a winner. I'll talk to you later, guys. Bye-bye.